Hello, very warm welcome. Esteban Ocon is a Grand Prix winner. What a crazy Hungarian Grand Prix, which had everything from drama, crashes, tension. Esteban Ocon wins his first Grand Prix in Formula 1. What a Hungarian Grand Prix that was. Right before the start of the race, we saw rainfall. And basically, Bottas plays 10-pin bowling and takes about 4 or 5 cars out. And also Lance Stroll plays bowling. Unbelievable. Then we had a red flag for all the debris. And then we saw something so strange. Every single person came in for slicks. And Lewis Hamilton stayed out on intermediates. And he literally started the race on his own. I don't think... Have we ever seen that before? It was madness. What a Grand Prix. Yeah. Absolute scenes as Ocon leads, and he dominated the race. 10-second penalty for Kimi Räikkönen, unsafe release on Mazepin, and Giovinazzi got a 10-second penalty for speeding. Lewis undercuts Max and Ricciardo. Great fight back by Lewis after the mistake of not putting dry tyres on. Great overtake on Yuki Tsunoda at turn 4, and then we saw Alonso Hamilton. It was epic. It was like the old days. And what a driver Fernando Alonso is. Fastest lap, Pierre Gasly got it right at the end. Race rating, 10 out of 10. I think that's race of the season. Star of the race, Esteban Ocon. Hungary race reaction. Ocon wins a mental Hungary race. And both Williams score points. George Russell finally in the points. But Nicholas Latifi actually ahead of him. So, P1 Esteban Ocon, his first win. He drove like a champion. Vettel within a second, 2 seconds. Calm by Esteban Ocon. Drove like a champion today. And he wins his first Grand Prix. Alpine Grand Prix winners. If anyone was going to win in an Alpine, you would expect Alonso, not Ocon. Fantastic. P2, Sebastian Vettel, his second podium in the season. He had the quicker car, couldn't pass. Great result though for Aston. Top quality by Seb. P3, Lewis Hamilton. Unbelievable fight back after a mistake with not putting dries on. He showed, again, champion's mentality. Never say die attitude. P4, Carlos Sainz will be heartbroken, gutted about that because he was on for the podium. P5, Fernando Alonso. We saw a great defence on Lewis Hamilton. The old Fernando Alonso. P6, Pierre Gasly. P7, Yuki Tsunoda. Now, Tsunoda could have been on the podium, but he couldn't get past Latifi, and his race really went downhill from there. P8, Nicholas Latifi. Outstanding. His best result in Formula 1 and his best race since he's been in Formula 1. P9 and finally in the points, George Russell. He's got that point. He's got the points. P10, Max. Horrible day. Obviously huge damage after the shunt with Bottas. And he had a damaged car all race. Unbelievable. He even got to the finish, to be honest. P11, Kimi Räikkönen, his race was done after the unsafe release. P12, Ricciardo, he got damaged from Stroll playing bowling. P13, Mick Schumacher, running in the points early on. 14th, Giovinazzi to end an awful weekend. DNF, Valtteri Bottas, literally took out 5 cars and has a 5-place grid penalty for Spa. But, yeah, it should be a lot more severe if you ask me. Leclerc, taken out by Stroll. Stroll plays bowling, takes Ricciardo and Leclerc out. Perez got caught up in the incident. Norris and Nikita Mazepin had to retire after an unsafe release by Alfa Romeo. What a Hungarian Grand Prix that was. Esteban Ocon is a Grand Prix winner. Replies may be a bit slow tonight as I am working, so I will try and reply as quickly as possible. But I always reply. But what a Grand Prix. That was absolutely epic. Esteban Ocon is a Grand Prix winner. Sebastian Vettel P2. 3 Hamilton. What a race. Honestly, what a race. Join me tomorrow also for driver ratings for the Hungarian Grand Prix. We have like a month off now, and then we go back as we go to Spa. Wow. Yeah, wow. Ocon drove like a champion today. He is a Grand Prix winner.